It's been a while, but we are going to be reacting to another shoe on head video. This one is called The Insane World of Child Dating Apps. Crazy name. Why the hell are children on dating apps? I didn't even know that was a thing. But let's find out what this is all about. Remember, if you like the content, make sure to go subscribe to Shoe on Head, go watch her video, go like it, etc. Then you can come back and watch my video. And if you enjoy my content, I'm not going to force you, but maybe leave a little subscribe, a little like. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's get right into it.
Ho ho ho! It is I, a jolly elf from the North Pole, here to do Santa's bidding. Let's see if you are on the nice or naughty list this year, huh? Oh, that is a interesting internet history. Naughty.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know she was this kind of nerdy. Not my cup of tea. Just being honest. But I still like her content. Very smart woman.
Naughty list. Hell! Hell even. But don't you worry, Santa has a special gift for you. Ah yes, here it is. Merry Christmas. Man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. Now I know what you are probably thinking. A dating app for children? There's gotta be more to that, right? That can't be it. We're not at that level yet. Right?
It's been compared to Tinder, but for young teens. Wiz is an app where users as young as 12 years old can swipe and meet new...
No, wait. 12 years... Bro. When I was 12, I was still playing with toys and video games and outside on my bike. What is going on? 12 years old? What is this world? What is this world coming to? Honestly,
friends randomly, and it can be a minefield.
Is there a way to even like prevent people older than me and my age from going on here and talking to these 12-year-old kids? Like, I hope so. I hope there is a way. Maybe they ask for ID. I don't know. I just don't think this should exist, period. But I hope there's a way to prevent people my age and older from getting on these apps, because that is fucked up.
There's a lot of like weird people on there. They like to ask for nudes.
The Canadian Centre for Child Protection says it has received more than 180 reports.
Canadian Centre. That explains a lot. Canada. Fat L. Big fat L.
About Wiz in the last year and a half.
So I did a little research and found that Wiz is actually a lot worse than people think it is. And it's also not the first or
Yeah, that's not hard to guess. Obviously this shit was gonna happen.
the last of its kind. In fact, there are shockingly many dating apps for kids out there, or friendship apps as they like to call themselves. So in this video we are going to talk about the rising disturbing trend of these friendship apps, and then we're going to actually look at what is happening inside these friendship apps. I actually posted about this on Twitter the other day and people were like bamboozled that this was actually a real thing.
I follow Shu and she's so funny. Like sometimes she'll just comment on something and it just blows my mind. Like, how did you find this?
I don't find it. It finds me.
I'm going to be honest. Whenever I'm scrolling through Instagram reels, some wild reels coming on my feed that I don't even get how they be finding me. But I understand why they be finding me. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There is so much insanity happening on the news every single day. I try to bring you guys the craziest stories, but honestly, it gets hard to keep up. Thankfully, I have an app for that. So before we get into this deep dive, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor. You all know it, you all love it, Ground News. Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers an easy and transparent way to read news from all across the political spectrum.
My mouth was
From
dry.
left, right,
If you guys
and
are wondering
center.
what I was
Every
eating,
story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political
Builder's
bias
protein,
that
20
helps
grams
you
of protein,
understand the
protein
full
bar,
story
Oreo flavor.
and make sure you're getting both sides.
Pretty good.
One of my favorite features on the Ground News app
Healthy?
is the
I don't
blind
know.
spot feature,
But it
which
does
shows
have
you
20
news
grams of
stories that were
protein.
covered by one side of the political spectrum,
That's
but
all I
ignored
care
by
about.
the other. For example, here's a story about how Mike Pence is calling on RFK Jr. to step down. Oh no, the girls are fighting. 16 news sources covered this. 10 were right-wing, and only 1 was left-wing, which is weird because, like, why wouldn't you want to cover some juicy infighting, right? Well, because the liberal news outlets are too busy covering the results of Trump's MRI scan. He apparently, quote, has no idea what they analyzed. 42 news sources covered this, and only 4 were right-wing. Ground News also makes it really fun and easy to compare headlines to show how political bias can affect framing. For example, this left-wing outlet covered how Kamala Harris said Democrats are very much stuck in the past. And a right-wing outlet covered the exact same story with this headline, Kamala Harris got something right for a change. Honestly, true. I've been using Ground News for years because it is a great and easy way to stay informed.
I'm so glad
and it
I'm
really helped
not
me see how both sides can frame
siding
the same
with any
story so differently.
side.
But don't just take my word for it.
I'm just in
Even
the
the
middle.
Nobel
I
Peace
use-
Center called
I
it
just
an
think
excellent way to
common
stay
sense. I
informed,
think
avoid echo chambers, and expand
logically,
your
I think
worldview.
common
Best
sense.
of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their
Like the
amazing
whole
features.
Alex
It's only
Purdy thing?
$5 a month, which is like basically
How,
the price of a coffee nowadays. And
they're
it is
saying he
so
shouldn't have
worth
had
it.
his
So go to
gun on him, even though he was a
ground.news/shoe
concealed
or use the
carry
QR code here on
holder.
screen, or use the link in the video description.
He has his
so
right
thank
to
you,
own his
Ground
gun,
News,
let's
for
be honest.
sponsoring this video, and
Now,
thank you, the viewer, for not
should
skipping the ad.
should he have gotten involved?
Right.
That's a
And
different
now,
story.
back
I don't
to the
think
video.
so, because he will still be alive.
Now, little known fact, Tinder was the original Tinder for kids. No, I'm not joking. Tinder used to have a 13 to 17 section. Kinder,
That is crazy.
if you will. Tinder eventually got
I
rid
did
of
not
it in
know that.
2016, but the market for a Tinder for kids was apparently still there. So it wasn't long before people saw dollar signs and created their own friendship apps. There are many friendship apps on the App Store for minors, like Yubo, Hoop, Perp, Scoot, Badoo. What in the f***ing Dr. S. Seuss is this? The Skadoos were on their Badoo app, sending their Who's pictures of their kazoos. Listen, back in my day, we didn't have Tinder for kids, okay? We had wholesome gangs on Habbo Hotel and Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. Oh man, Club Penguin. Yeah, I remember. Everyone had their girlfriends, and they were all like, "You want to come to my igloo?" That's so fucking weird. Thinking back on it, that's so fucking weird. And that was a little kid. I never went to any of these people's igloos. I only was there to play the little games that they had, and to take care of my puffle. I had the basic ass igloo. But yeah, crazy times.
Whatever happened to getting good old-fashioned groomed on Skype? The main friendship app currently making headlines right now is Wiz. Wiz, the Tinder for Kids app, exposes kids to predators. Congress must
I still
act.
can't believe I played
Congress?
Club
Half
Penguin.
of Congress is probably on this f***ing app. You expect me to believe the government currently protecting Jeffrey Epstein is going to do something about the Jeffrey Epstein app? New York City teens told the Post that Wiz, which is available to users 13 and older, is similar to a dating app in the way you swipe through profiles, and that some underage users are relying on it to arrange hookups with strangers, including a...
That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird, bro. Like, I mean, I'm just thinking from my point of view and any other rational person's point of view. Do you not think about the consequences when you do illegal shit like this? Like, are you guys not afraid to go to jail? Shit, I know I would be afraid to go to jail. That's why I don't fucking do shit like this. That, and it's wrong. It's morally wrong. Like, these people have no shame. These people are fucking disgusting, man. Like I got a niece that's 11 years old, and another one that's 7 years old. So thinking of that and seeing them talk to someone that's 40 years old, 45, 50, 60, is just fucking creepy and weird. I'm gonna be honest. Now, 18 years old, it could be morally wrong. That's not for me to decide. I mean, once you're 18, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. If you want to date a 60, 70-year-old, fine, go ahead. I know you're just doing it for the money. Go ahead. You do you. But dating anyone under 18 is just fucking weird. I don't know why people even do that. I mean, yeah, like I said, dating an 18-year-old and being like 7 years old, it looks bad, but you can't do anything about it. You really can't. If they both consent to it, then let them. I mean, it's a free country, right?
Adults. It's like Tinder for kids, a 16-year-old high school senior from Manhattan told the Post. Like, literally, when you think of Tinder, that's what it is. Trying to hook up or, like, date. Many of the profile photos are thirst traps with girls in sports bras.
I just know I wouldn't like it for my daughter. Let's be honest, I wouldn't. I have a rule where I only date women that are 21 or older. Like, take seriously. But after a certain age, I'm gonna have to raise that number up to like 25, 26, 27, and so on and so forth, you know? That's just how life works.
Boys posting shirtless selfies. It's marketed as a wholesome app when it's actually not a wholesome app. There have already been multiple arrests across the country of adult predators sexually assaulting teens they met on the app. In Washington, a 23-year-old man was charged with rape earlier this year after meeting up with a 12-year-old girl on Wiz. The victim told police he claimed to be 15. A 19-year-old Marine in Hawaii was charged with sexually assaulting an 11-year-old girl he met on the app.
Bro, 11 years old and you're 19, bro. That is so fucking nasty. Bro, 11 years old. That's a little baby. That's so weird, man. And I know people make the argument that back then, blah, 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 yada, yada, women would get pregnant at 14, 15 years old. I understand all this biology shit. But, like, don't you guys just feel weird looking at a girl that age and thinking dirty thoughts? Dirty thoughts and, just... Yeah, it's just why? Like, why? Why would you think that? Like, I physically cannot be attracted to something like that because they're not developed. They're like little, like I said, babies. They're little kids. And people will risk their lives to do something like this. And most likely go to hell too. I don't know. I just know I would never do something like that.
And a 27-year-old Chicago man is facing charges for sexually assaulting several
like I said, I have my
girls
nieces.
he met on Wiz while also pretending to be a teen. In 2024, Florida's Department
and if anything happened to my nieces, shit, I would probably kill the person that did something to my nieces. I'm just gonna be real, because I took care of them since they were newborns, and I saw them like my little girls. So I don't see how anyone could ever harm a little girl. It's just beyond me.
Law enforcement arrested a 20-year-old man for using a computer to solicit a minor after investigation revealed he was speaking to a 14-year-old girl on Wiz while purporting to be 16. Okay, so not only like 20-something-year-old adults were pretending to be younger, but younger people were pretending to be older. How the f*** is there no age verification on this app? At Wiz, the safety and well-being of our teen users is our highest priority. Oh, that's good to hear. Wiz uses sophisticated AI safety algorithms for age verification. You what? You're relying on AI for the safety of children on your website? May I remind you, we are still in the very early stages of AI. It's nowhere near where it has to be to handle important things like this, to handle verifying people's ages on a dating website for minors. What the f***?
Really, Wiz is designed to connect kids with strangers. And furthermore, they allow both kids or both teens and adults onto the app. And they claim that they separate the kids from the adults by robust age verification tools. But I personally have tested those tools, and 3 times, every single time I tested them, I was able to create an account as a 16-year-old, and I was put into a category where I was encouraged to date 15 to 17-year-olds.
Like, tell me why I saw a 20-something-year-old say they were 16 and easily get into Wiz.
Verify your age. To make sure you connect with people your age, we need to verify yours. Age verified. That didn't take...
Or this 20-something-year-old that said they were 15.
Age verification. Age verified, 分手账.
What is...
So it doesn't even work. What the... That's crazy.
What's at stake here is that adults, particularly adult men, can pose as 15-year-old boys and hook up with teenage girls or teenage boys for that matter. It's as simple as that. Stephen Balcom, founder of the Family Online Safety Institute, told the Post. Stephen Balcom was able to sign up for Wiz as a teen. Oh wow, he must look pretty young. Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
What
It's
the
honestly just
fuck?
incredible to me that this idea was pitched to people like Tinder for kids, and nobody in that boardroom immediately got up and punched that guy in the head. This idea should have never been spoken into the...
This is why we need the country back. These liberals are getting too out of hand. And I'm not a liberal. I mean, I used to be. And I still agree with some liberal views. But I think I'm starting to lean more conservative. Yeah. This world is getting too weird for me.
The world. This is a curse upon our lands. The CEO should be trapped inside of a crystal for 1,000 years. So who are the geniuses behind Wiz?
Well, I shouldn't even say this world. This country is getting too weird for me. And I don't want that for my country. I'm only 30 years old. And the way things were going, I don't want to see how they were going to keep going if Kamala would have won. I don't even want to imagine that scenario. I hope Republicans win for the next 16 years, maybe even 24 years. Then I probably won't care, because I'll be like 54 by then. So maybe I'll still care a little bit. But yeah, we need something different, man. Because look at China. That's all I need to say.
So let's take a look.
And Russia.
It's just a bunch of nerds. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so the CEO,
They all look like the rejects.
Thomas Don... Can I say that? Now I know what you're thinking, and yes. Yes, he is. French. It's always the French behind this Cutie is now this. It's seriously time we start asking the French question. Believe it or not, this...
And what is France? The most liberal country you could think of. France and England. And I don't want that for America.
This is not the first time Wiz has been under fire. Last year, Apple actually had to remove it from the App Store because of extortion controversies. Apple removed the app Tuesday after the National Center of Sexual Exploitation contacted the company with concerns about the alleged use of Wiz in extortion.
I'm about to check and confirm that. Because if they did, props to Apple. I appreciate you guys. Well, never mind. It shows it there still. With that. Yeah. I think it should be removed permanently.
Scams. Extortion is an increasingly common online crime in which people are enticed to send sexually explicit photos. Once the photos are sent, the receiver of the images threatens to share them online or with family or friends unless the victim sends money.
That's crazy. And they probably still post them. Let's be real. That's just disgusting, honestly. It's disgusting.
John Sheehan, Senior Vice President of the Exploited Children Division and International Engagement for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, said his organization has received more than 100 reports from members of the public about minors allegedly extorted on Wiz this year, putting the app behind only Snapchat and Instagram for such reports. So because there was extortion allegedly from Wiz, they had to shut it down. And this is the public statement Wiz came out with. Are you ready for this? Hey there, just wanted to drop in with a quick heads up. Wiz is currently taking a break from the app stores due to a technical hiccup. We're working super hard to get everything sorted out and back to normal ASAP. Here's the deal. If you uninstall Wiz during this time, you won't be able to re-download it until we're back up and running in the App Store. So we recommend hanging tight. We're really sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. We appreciate your patience and support. Stay tuned for the update, and in the meantime, keep enjoying Wiz. Thanks for being part of our Wiz family. Oopsie poopsie, we still will fuck you wucky. And when they were allowed back on the App Store, this was their announcement. Imagine, if you will, getting
That's so
banned off the
crazy.
App Store.
And that's how you know they're fucking weird people. They use an anime meme. And memes, period. I mean, it's okay to use memes. I'm not saying you can't use memes to, like, you know, what's it called? Sponsor your company, I guess. Sponsor. But, like, most of the time, like 8 out of 10 times, it's usually weird people that do that shit. People that collect Funko Pops. I mean, I collect some little figurines and Nendoroids. I don't know if you guys know what Nendoroids are, but I still have them in their boxes. Some of them are lost. I really didn't care for them. I don't even know why I spent money on them. I mean, they're pretty cool. Like I said, if they're in their box and just there to, like, look at, pretty cool.
Because of controversies surrounding
I mean, I like
extortion
anime,
of
but
minors, and then being like,
I'm not
"We're
nerdy
back,
about
bitches!"
it. I'm not weird about it.
The audacity. We're still working on getting back on the store. We miss you guys. Stay strong. I like the hashtag attempt here. Nobody is using that.
Free
Sounds like a
Wiz,
rapper.
I
Free
know.
my homie Lil Wiz. He ain't done nothing. Okay, so
Bro, if I ever saw any of my friends put that on their fucking social media pages, Snapchat stories, bro, I'd have to question them. Cause why the fuck would you hashtag free Wiz?
what exactly is on this app? Well, I am about to show you.
Oh.
I will be getting these screen caps from other videos about
Thank you, Shu. Thank you so much. Cause I was not gonna download that ever in my life.
this topic because there is no fucking way I am downloading any of these apps onto my device, okay? I am on way too many lists already. Anyway, here are some examples of some profiles on these friendship apps.
Oh, okay, so she didn't download it. Okay. But thank you for finding pictures anyways. I want to see what it's in there because I can already imagine there's going to be a bunch of old ass people. A bunch of grandpas.
Back on here, I guess. 5, 10, 16, don't send. Hit me up. I'm a good listener. Don't be dry. Don't send. LOL. I don't send. Friendly 304. Older girls are on top. 15. Look at the little Roblox icon. I don't send, so don't try. I don't send. Don't ask. So if you are not aware, what these people mean when they say don't send, they are saying they do not send private photos. May I remind you that this is an app marketed towards minors, and these minors feel the need to put in their profiles that they do not send nudes
Yeah, that's weird.
to strangers. That is how prevalent that is on this app. They feel like they have to go out of their way to say they don't do it. This one literally has to say, I don't send, stop asking. Bro, what the Trades 17. I'll send 14. Wow, those are some
That's
interesting
so
names they
weird.
have there in Australia. How exotic. My shit big, by the way. 16 years old. No Bill Cosby shit, but if bitches sleeping on...
Bro, this is what the internet is doing to our country, man. These kids should not be talking like this. That's so fucking wild. Like, this is why I don't want my kids on the internet, honestly. If I ever have kids, I don't want them on any social media. I don't even use that, honestly. Yeah, I have Snapchat, but I just post videos, stories, pictures, memories, blah blah blah, you know. Instagram, I got no posts, several posts. I just use it for the reels because them shit be funny as hell. Facebook, I don't use it either, honestly. I just cringe because everyone on my Facebook is a fucking liberal. And it's just funny how dumb they are, but I don't use it. I really don't. I don't use social media. Just YouTube. I guess if you consider that social media. YouTube. Watch YouTube videos. Upload YouTube videos.
On me, then I'm a fuck 'em. What? Hit me up if you are a girl that plays variety games, listens to music, and has a decent amount of beauty, so I can actually appreciate you. I don't date gays or blacks. Teen mom, if you have a prob, keep swiping.
That was funny. That toothpaste. Oh man.
14. I like it in the back door. Violet. 15. Pull up for and smoking. Bring me a nick though. DM to rate eggplant. Oh man, I sure love friendship apps. My favorite activity to do with the homies.
I'm flabbergasted.
With the bros, rating each other's dicks. Friendship. I don't send. You should obsess over me. 15. It's wrong.
Like, I can't even stay on dating apps for long. I've used Hinged. I've used Chispa, a Latino dating app. I've used the Facebook dating and Bumble. I always delete them, man. Always. And I get matches, but then I'm like, I just see women differently. Like, they gotta be a specific type for me to even give them a chance. And maybe that sounds narcissistic, but I'm just done with dating these crazy women, giving all this money and time to these crazy women. I'm only saving that for the right girl, honestly. Because a lot of these girls are not my type, sadly. Not my type. That, and I'm focusing on myself, you know. I'm trying to get my money up. Trying to make it big, hopefully, one day. If it's not through YouTube, maybe build a business, make a career, who knows. But until then, dating is not for me.
If you're a sub and a masochist, text me now. Be my
Remember, man,
be my
focus on yourself.
psychopath. Someone please come collect your daughter.
Because if you don't got that money, women won't respect you.
Oh my god. 6'3", football. Text me with Riz. I have a whimper audio, so ask to see. Holy shit, someone please come collect your son! Where are the freaks at? 15 years old asking where the freaks are at. Sir, I do not doubt at all. Several freaks are viewing your profile. Rate me 1 out of 10. Middle school, about to be 13. They have their age set to 17, but they're actually 13, so... Again, great job. The state-of-the-art AI technology at work here. ChatGPT says I'm 24 years old without me.
Wait, that's her? That's crazy. Huh. Her lashes are... her fake lashes are long. Because it don't look like you have lashes, girl. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, she's not ugly.
My 34-year-old haggard ass. I'm sorry if I do not trust fucking clankers to handle something like this. Let's take a look at what actual teenagers are saying about this app, shall we? Is Wiz safe? No, I got sent CP on it. Bruh, I got asked, do you trade so many times? Most people on there are horny for real. Got way too many PP pics from people. No, literally at this point, Wiz has become a child-friendly Tinder. The things I saw were horrifying. 15-year-olds posting videos of themselves twerking, 14-year-olds calling themselves bottoms, 13-year-olds putting shit in their bios like, I'll send if you send. My sister is using a dating app for teens called Wiz, and honestly I find it really unhealthy. She spends a lot of time talking to guys she barely knows. The worst part is, my mom does nothing about it. I've been punished for way less, but my sister never gets any real consequences. I'm just trying to protect her, but she thinks I'm against her, and I'm really scared that one day this could end badly. W, older brother, please protect your sister. She may hate you.
Based. That was a based brother, man. We need more men like him.
You in the moment.
More kids,
She will
more boys like him.
thank you in the future.
That's
oh my
the
god,
future
and the
of
fact that
America.
his mom doesn't care.
Yeah. It's
This is
always
giving
women.
me like actual anxiety. Here's my
Yeah, it's
catch.
always
If you're a
women.
guy, it's hard. Watch ads to get
Okay, not always, but most of the time. 90% of the time is women.
5 coins, and once you reach 250, start the boost to get more requests. Oh, it's one of those watch ads to get coins sort of apps, of course. So what are the ads these 13 to 17-year-olds being forced to watch in order to get coins?
I can just imagine. If I laugh, that's how you know I got it right.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what type of ads are on these friendship apps. Safe chat room. Enjoy private chats with gorgeous online. Gets are horny. 1v1 video chat. Please tame me. I wanna. AI generate. Not safe for work. Dirty call and come fast. Free video chat with naughty hot girl. Now I know every single social media
Crazy.
has an issue with this. Every single one, from Instagram to Twitter, there's always an issue of predators preying on minors on social media. But these apps in particular are created with weird intentions from the get-go. Like, why does a 13-year-old kid need an app like this?
I was thinking of maybe like Blue Chew, you know. I thought it was gonna be those type of ads. But I mean, it's kind of similar. I guess I was 50% right.
Where they swipe on photos of people and like plan to meet them in person. They just don't need an app like this. The bad that potentially comes with it completely outweighs like any of the good that can come from an app like this. I remember when like don't talk to strangers online was like the big thing. That was like the
Yeah.
main internet rule. That and don't believe everything you see on the internet, which is funny now coming from the boomer generation that thinks like this is real on Facebook. Meanwhile,
She has a point though. She has a point. But now, not only the boomers, the left believes everything they see on the news too. There's no winning, honestly.
nowadays, apps like this are literally marketing themselves to minors like meet strangers on the internet. As a teenager, it is like the optimal time to like meet friends in real life. Like that is when it is the easiest, because it gets really hard to meet friends as an adult. It gets hard as fuck to meet friends as an adult. Like everyone's already established, everyone already has their friends, and like if you try to make friends with someone, you feel like a fucking like weirdo freak. Like when I
Yeah, I already got my friends. Shit. I'm set. I'm set for life. And those are the only guys I need in my life. We might not always agree, but we always know we'll be there for each other. Hopefully. For the most part, we have been so far. I think we've been friends for like 10 years now. 10 to 8 years.
moved to the city, I tried Bumble BFF. I think I've told the story before. Sorry if I told the story before in a video.
And I've got other friends that I've been friends with even longer. I don't talk to them, but I see them on social media when they post. And they look safe. They look good. So as long as I know they're okay, that's all I need. I don't need to talk to them every day.
Not much happens in my life, so if I repeat stories, I'm sorry. I tried Bumble BFF and the only person I matched with was a furry. Anyway, my point is, I don't think 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever, they shouldn't be meeting strangers off the internet. Like, at the very least, what these apps are doing are normalizing hookup culture. Basically grooming them into hookup culture, one of the most toxic aspects of modern society, in my opinion.
Yep.
But these companies do not care. These companies don't care because at the end of the day,
I don't really do hookups. I mean, if a girl comes up to me and wants to hook up, maybe depending on the situation, if she's pretty, if she's not, if she's been sleeping around with people, play it, all of that. There's a lot to it before I even consider hooking up. But most of the time I talk to women, I'm talking to them to date. Hopefully marry. That's it. You know, I don't really like sleeping around. I mean, I ain't trying to catch a disease. Let's be honest. It's as simple as that.
They are making a profit. It's not surprising at all that a lot of these apps showed up during COVID, during lockdowns, when many teenagers and kids were really lonely. Like I said before, the app is apparently full of ads, freaky ass ads. And you can buy like all this extra stuff on the app. There's like in-app purchases. There's like the fucking burger bundle, whatever the hell that is. I like how this is so blatantly like a French person's idea of like, this is like a French person's idea of like marketing to the United States. Bonjour, Americans. Would you like the burger bundle? So you can have a 13-year-old girl on your, how you say, oui oui. One of the biggest issues, though, besides the pressures or the normalization of hookup apps, is the fact that this app is mainly used by minors to trade photos with other minors. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers especially, don't know that even though you're also a minor, you are still technically creating and distributing CP. If those pictures somehow get out, if she breaks up with you and posts them, you could both get in trouble. You could go to jail.
Yep. That's exactly why I don't like sending nudes. I mean, women send them to me all the time. But I don't send them. I don't send them to other people. I'm not like that. I have morals, like I said. Why would I send some intimate pictures of a girl that she trusts me with? I mean, she shouldn't be trusting me with them, honestly, but yeah, I don't be sending stuff like that out. It's just because I always think about the consequences. If that shit ever gets back to me, I don't want to be the one in jail. It's as simple as that. Life is not hard. Just follow the laws, work, make money, take care of yourself and your family, be friendly and respectful to others, and that's it. It's as simple as that. I don't know why people make life harder than it is, honestly.
You could be labeled a sex offender. Yes, you as a minor could be labeled a sex offender because you sent pictures to another minor. And that's what like 90% of this app is. Minors getting each other's links and trading and whatever the like, how do the creators of this app not see that? How do they do see it. They don't care because a burger bundle. So what can we do about this? One particular promising solution pending before Congress is the Kids Online Safety Act, a bipartisan bill that establishes a duty of care for online platforms likely to be accessed by children. Listen, of course I think government regulation is absolutely necessary to keep corpos in check. If not, they would just do a bunch of immoral, evil shit for money. However, I do not trust the government to handle anything regarding free speech and the internet. Listen, in a perfect world, the government would step in and make the internet a safer place for children. But we do not live in a perfect world. We live in hell world. And in hell world, anything the government gets its grubby little hands on turns to shit. It will go from, we're just protecting kids, to, we're just protecting adults from bad opinions. It will go from, sorry little Timmy, you can't watch Fat Booty Latinas in Space 12, to, sorry grown-ass man, you can't post that opinion about Israel. But I don't know, you need a government ID to buy alcohol or weed online. Why shouldn't you also need a government ID to watch porn or access apps like this? I don't really know. I kind of like go back and forth.
Yeah. That's all they need. ID verification. Simple as that. You can't make that account until you send your ID. Government ID. Like, I've had a couple of apps that I've signed up to that requires me to give my ID. It's not that hard.
On my opinion of stuff like this, I don't really have a fleshed out opinion of this yet. My husband has not given me my opinion of this yet. All I know is it is ultimately the parent's job to monitor what their kids are doing.
Yeah, she's right about that. That's why I am not giving my kids no cell phones, no iPads, nothing. Not until at least 16 years old. And I'm going to watch every weekend the apps that they have on there. Oh, well, maybe I don't need to watch the apps they have in there. Maybe I can just put parental controls on there that doesn't let them download any dating apps, any social media apps, stuff like that. I can always block the social media websites through the router. There's ways to prevent it until they're old enough. I mean, because I know they're going to need a phone to call me. And I'm probably going to give them a phone at 13. Youngest, 13 years old. But, yeah. You guys gotta watch your kids, man. Thankfully, I don't have kids right now. But you have to pay attention to what they're doing. Because you don't know what these kids be doing on their phones, tablets, etc. 24/7
online. But in my opinion, something like this shouldn't even exist in the first place.
Yeah,
like imagine, we created meth for kids. You as a parent, you keep your kids away, but the meth for kids is here. If they want it, if they want to buy it, like no. Also, like the parents are giving their kids iPads right out of the womb, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I know this from experience because my brother gave their kids iPads since they were like a year old. Phones, cell phones, iPads, Coco Melon, basically. And I just don't think that's how you should raise a kid, honestly. When I was with my nieces, I would always be playing with them. I'd be like throwing them around, swinging them around, not throwing them around like physically, but like jokingly, playing around with them. They were always laughing, always having a good time, always smiling. They would like when I would go and play with them, because I'm good with kids. I love kids, and I know once I have my own kids, I'm gonna want to spend time with my kid. I want my kid to be a good man, a good woman, I don't know how men and just parents in general can not take care of their kids. It's just mind-blowing to me. And I don't even have kids, but I know this. Like, it's just common sense.
These little motherfuckers can't read. Australia is actually enforcing the first social media ban for kids under 16. These are the platforms being banned in Australia: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, X, YouTube, Reddit, Threads, Kick, Twitch. And these are the ones that are still allowed: Steam, WhatsApp, Messenger, YouTube Kids, Pinterest, GitHub, Google Classroom, Lego Play, Roblox, and Discord. I'm sorry, stop. You want to protect children, and you didn't ban Discord? Also, wow, I almost forgot. Roblox is also trying to become a dating website.
Yeah,
Roblox, the game mostly used by children. I feel like kids are in such...
See, like, I played Roblox before. This was way before Roblox is what it is today. This is when they still look like Lego characters. They were all rectangles and squares. And then I stopped. I mean, I used to play it maybe like 2-3 years ago. Maybe even longer than that, 4 years ago. And yeah, there's some fun games, but it's not something that I want to play every day. I don't know how adults can get on there and play that game for days, hours. Like, I play games like, right now I'm playing Divinity Original Sin 2 on my Switch 2. Great game, by the way. I played Baldur's Gate 3. Never finished it. I think I was near the last act. And I can just say, Divinity is a better game. I like Divinity way more than Baldur's Gate. So I'm kind of excited for the new one that got announced. I can't wait for that game to come out. But yeah, I play games like that. I don't play no fucking Roblox. I play Arc Raiders. I play Battlefield. I play Souls games. I play RPG games. Like, games that actually interest me. If you're playing Roblox at 30 and older without an excuse to be playing Roblox, like maybe you're a content creator, but even then I still wouldn't play Roblox. Or maybe you have your nieces like I do. Sometimes my nieces want to play Roblox, so I'll be like, I guess I'll play with you for a couple games, you know. If it's none of that, then you shouldn't be there, honestly. It's like people being on Club Penguin when I was a little kid. And these people were probably 18 and older. And there was probably no way of verifying that. Which is weird, but I mean, that game was fun. I used to play Mancala. I used to play, what's that other game? Connect 4. And then there was like a pizza mini game. Then there was a jet ski one, and you had to take care of your puffle. Like, all of that was fun. That's all I ever played Club Penguin for. Just the mini games.
Today, more than ever, I think because like social media and influencers. Oh my god, apparently the most popular jobs for children that they want to be when they grow up are like streamer and like YouTuber. We're so cooked, dude. I swear to god, if my kids come up to me and they're like, I want to be a YouTuber like mommy. Nightmare. No, you're going to college. You're getting a degree. You're not going to be an e-girl. You're not going to be a streamer. You're not going to be the next Asmongold. You're going to be normal. I've said this before, but like my kids are not even going to know the internet exists. I'm going to raise them as if it is 1875. And God forbid like a phone rings in our house. What is that strange bird I hear? Personally, I had unrestricted access to the internet when I was growing up, and I turned out fine.
Yeah, me too, for the most part.
So that was that video. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I read every single comment. I'm serious. I see all the shit you freaks write down there. If you like this video, give it a little like. I hate this part of being a YouTuber. Subscribe and give it 5 stars. Donate to my Patreon if you can, link down below, or you can give a little tip with the little tip jar. Also, again, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Ground
Go
News,
do that.
link also down below. And
If
I
you
hope
like
you guys
her
have a
contents.
very Merry Christmas. I will see you guys next year.
I just realized she was an elf. It's still kind of nerdy, I'm not gonna lie, but that was a good video. That was a good video for sure. I'm gonna give this one a like. But yeah, I do read the comments too. Don't say I don't. Someone got upset because they don't like my name, SaultineCracker. The reason behind that is because my middle name is Saul, Saul. However you want to say it. You say it Saul in Spanish. You say it Saul in English. And I just thought it was pretty funny. SaultineCracker. Like a saltine cracker, obviously. A saltine cracker. I can't even say it anymore because I always say saltine. But yeah, I mean, if you don't like my name, that's fine, man. I don't care. I'm not going to be mad. You don't have to watch my videos. I got people that watch them and they like them. Thanks to the person that was defending me. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. And there was another person that said that I've joined this trend way too late, that there's no point in recording this type of content. That's fine, man. I mean, I'm still going to do it. I'm only doing it for fun. If I grow, I grow. If I don't, oh well. You know, I got other plans besides YouTube, obviously. But if you guys enjoyed, please remember to, like I said, subscribe to my channel. I'm not forcing you to. I don't care. But if you do enjoy the content, please do. It will help. And I'd appreciate it greatly. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.